Welcome, welcome. I'm your host, Darren Green, and this is another great episode of The Darren Green Show. Before we even start this podcast, be sure to like this video and be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to get notified of all of my new videos. Also, follow me on TDGS Official on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, if you don't want to see my ugly face, the podcast is still streaming on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. So be up on that. Oh, and iHeartRadio too. I keep on forgetting we are iHeartRadio. Without further ado, let's get into this podcast. Okay? So, lots of things to hit on. I'm not sick anymore. Thank God, because last week was murder. When I tell you last week was murder, it was murder. I could not. I almost gave up that week. I was about to be like, look, y'all gotta wait till next week. But no. I pushed through. I stayed resilient. And we got this show done. Now, this show is going to be a little bit more stellar. I'm not sick no more. And I got more topics to talk about, more things to hit on, child. Because, let me tell you something. These celebrities, child, they have not learned. They do too much dumb stuff, girl. And we got to talk, girl, come on. But anyway, a little bit of good news. I got to give a little checklist or whatever. I start my internship next Monday, actually. It was supposed to be Wednesday. But my manager or whatever said that I can come in on Monday, which is interesting. I don't know what they're going to have me doing. I'm not going to be, when I was talking to people about it, it was like, oh, you going to be on air? What station you going to be? I'm like, honey, I'm not going to be on air. This is a jazz radio station. The most I will probably do is, audio edit and stuff like that, because they do use Adobe Audition or whatever. So, I'll probably be doing that, just internship stuff. This is not gonna be like one of those internships where I'm like, oh my God, I want to be in it. It's not gonna be like Hot 97 or whatever. This is gonna be just very, just the basis of what radio is. I probably might do archives or whatever. I'm happy about it. I love doing internships because at the end of the day, it's fun. It's a different experience and you get to have actual work history. You get to put that on your resume. So yeah, I love internships. My episodes will strictly be on Fridays now because of the internship starting. Well, basically because this whole week was out of whack anyway, because Memorial Day was Monday and I did the pre-show on Tuesday, so I had to record promptly on Thursday because I couldn't do it yesterday because that's just too much. That's too much doing. No, too much. And then there was some topics that I wanted to cover anyway that wouldn't have been on if I would have did it yesterday. So yeah, I'm recording on Thursday, trying to edit everything on Thursday, and I will be posting on Fridays. We'll see how that goes. And this will be until I go to college. I don't know what we're gonna do in college, but we're gonna keep this moving, child, because this momentum, I cannot stop this momentum. Cause y'all really, let me tell you something. Y'all really was listening to me on iTunes, whatever the case is, because I don't have the plan where I can check who is watching from where, what device. But a good 26 people listened to the show the first day, my last episode. And literally ever since then, I get at least 3 to 4 downloads. Which is good for podcasts or whatever. It's not really it's not like this, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all really listen to my podcast. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you guys. But y'all be silent though. Y'all can give me some comments. Y'all can give me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can speak to me, child. But anyway, how did you guys like the pre-show anyway? Because so I had a plan to try to incorporate one more post. So I'm not just posting a podcast, I'm doing other stuff too as well. And if it's not a reaction video, then it'll be a pre-show, because I feel during the weekend there's stuff that happens that I never get to cover, or I have to wait till the next episode, which will get old, and I have to scrap certain topics. So I'm gonna do the pre-show, and if I don't do a pre-show, like I said, I will be doing a reaction video, because I really love reaction videos. And look, let me say something. If you're on YouTube watching this, go in the comments, hit me up on social media, TDGS Official. Tell me whose album you want me to react to. I was thinking about doing the Steve Lacy album, but I'm not really, I don't really know him like that. So I don't think it'll be good for me to react to an album of an artist that I don't really know that much. But, tell me in the comments what you want me to do, because I can definitely do it. Let's get into some things, child. My hometown. Now, if you don't know, I live in Trenton, and it's been having some shootings lately. I think all last weekend, Memorial Day weekend, there was at least a shooting every day. Like, oh my, like they said they and I remember like Fox News, it got that serious. Fox News is talking about us. They said about 16 people was injured the entire weekend. And like about one or two maybe dead. Crazy. Like that's and you know, everyone is like trying to point at who's to blame. And you know, it starts at home first of all. You get what I'm saying? Watch your damn child. It starts at these schools too, because at the end of the day, you teaching these kids stuff that are just like not feasible. You teaching these kids stuff that, girl, we don't care about. So they get bored. Once they get bored, they want to do stupid shit. Now this one in particular, this was all beef. Like I've been talking around a lot of people. I haven't been out in them Porsha because you know I ain't trying to die, honey. But I've been talking to a lot of people that had a lot of insight on some situations, and they said that most of the shootings it was from people that's like my age, you know. But it's like beef. You get what I'm saying? Someone shot this person, so this one is retaliating off of that one, and that one retaliating. Like it's just all retaliation. And that shit needs to stop. That shit is really corny as hell. And you know what? A rapper said this. Let a white person, and I'm gonna say this, let a white person shoot a black person, everybody's all up in arms. Everybody, oh my God, this is so bad. This country. But let it be a black on black crime. Let it be a black person. Oh, you know, that's just another day in the hood. You know, that's just Trenton. That's just Philly. That's just whatever goddamn Center City. We need to be up in arms about this. No one is talking about this. No one is trying to problem solve, but y'all over here just trying to just blame whoever, cause y'all gonna be mad, y'all gonna be salty this summer cause y'all can't do nothing in this city. And it's true. If you're in the Trenton area and you watching this, don't go out, honey. If you want to go out in New York, go out in Philly, cause this place, they said the National Guard is supposed to be coming over here regulating stuff. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll see about that. Okay. But anyway, you know, let's brighten it up and let's get into these hot topics, because you know I always got the hot topics. So, first of all, I'm gonna change it up a bit. Y'all seen this video with Cardi B?
Oh, you lazy, you should just work out, this and that. What I want, I do whatever the fuck I want in my body. Let me tell you something, bitch. I do what the fuck I want. And I don't have I don't have the time of day like you do. Like, my job as an entertainer is a 24-hour job, bro. So, no, I don't have time to work out. And I wanted specific things that I know that no matter how much I work out is not going to get fixed. Like my boobs, no matter how much I work out, they were not going to lift themselves. So, yeah, I had to get fucking surgery. That's right. All right? So, stop it. And this nigga always calling at the wrong motherfucking time. I called him 20 minutes ago and he wasn't answering. Now he want to... Watch him call me again. Watch him call me again. Because I called his ass like fucking 3 times 20 minutes ago. He didn't answer. Now he won't call me when I'm on live. But anyways, so and then on top of that, like my stitches around my boobs and the outside, they're completely healed, but the inside, you know, you still got stitches in the inside and my breast, so they slowly gotta heal. And then on top of that, like my doctor was like, yo, you cannot be doing all these shows because you're not fully healed. And I keep telling you this, and then if something happens to you, you're gonna try to blame me, and it's because I told you need to take some time off. So it's like, you know, I gotta take some time off so I could completely heal, so I could completely be good. And then on top of that, I also, you know, I hate canceling shows because I love money. I'm a money addict, and I get paid a lot of money for these shows, and a lot of money. Like, I'm canceling millions of dollars in shows, but like, health is wealth, so I have to do what I have to. I might get sick, you know what I'm saying, and my breast gotta fucking heal, and it is what it is. Around 8:30 or something, I'm gonna be putting out an announcement. But I just really wanted to apologize to my fans, because I saw like in El Paso, Texas, like it was in the news.
Girl. Okay. So she's explaining to her fans why she canceled her concert dates, because she had cosmetic surgery, and it was messing with her because she thought that she can perform after you do surgery. And you say that I don't have as much time as you people do, and I'm a artist and I don't have time to work out. Girl, bye. Stop. I'm so sick of her. I'm telling you, every time I give her an inch, she always take a goddamn mile. Girl, first of all, did you not hear Beyonce, Sierra, Rihanna? Them girls bounce back. And if anything, it's a workout for them to do concerts and do tours, because after they done, they all, fit and everything. We just watched Beyonce's Homecoming. I know, we can't compare everybody to Beyonce, but at the end of the day, she's still human too. You get what I'm saying? She was able to lose weight in a week. Not saying that you should be doing that. You work out at your own pace, but it can be done. You just didn't feel like doing it, and don't make it because you're an artist. Even Nicki Minaj. Come on. Now, she gained a lot of weight, and I know you don't want me to bring her up, girl, but she gained a lot of weight over the years. And if you seen her in that Chris Brown Wobble Up video, she bounced back, honey. That stomach is snatched. Now, I know what y'all about to say in the comments. I know y'all about to say, oh, well, how Nicki ain't get no surgery as well to make her stomach flatter. I'm like, if she did, at least she's smart enough not to book no goddamn concerts. And we still waiting on them dates, Nicki. Where they at? By the way. So no, I don't. No, ma'am. I'm glad that you will finally apologize, because towards the end she did apologize. I didn't cover that part to the fans, which you should have did that anyway. And then the part where her man was calling her whatever, I'm like, he probably calling you to get off the goddamn live, because you talking too much, girl. And now you said, oh, people gonna come for me. I'm like, yes, they gonna come for you regardless. At the end of the day, girl, honey, we got stories to talk about. But anyway, I just want to talk about that little real quick or whatever, girl, bye. Anyway, let's get into the exclusives. Well, this is not my exclusive, this is somebody else's exclusive, but it is an interesting topic to talk about. So Porsha Williams has potentially split with her baby father, Dennis. Okay, so let's get into that. So fans noticed that Porsha is no longer following Dennis on Instagram. Neither her sister or her mother is. The couple got engaged October and welcomed their daughter Pilar or whatever. I thought her name was Porsha Jr., but okay. Porsha has yet to speak about the speculation, but she did share a video of Pilar sleeping on Monday, and the caption said, "Who else spends most of their time staring at their baby?" Ooh. And she wrote, hashtag mommy cam, hashtag too much, hashtag rainbow, all the hashtags. She also shared a message with her followers, and it said, in the caption had, "Not gonna worry tonight. God had it last time. God has it this time." In the quote, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Of course we're not gonna find out about this probably until Housewives start, because that's how this is. But Radar Online, shout out to Radar Online, I love that blog, try to get some topics. They said that the blowout fight happened because of money problems after she was hit with $240K in tax lien. Sources say they're not at the same page when it comes to spending money. Now, my thing is this. Let me just say this right now. Why are y'all accounts linked? I thought he got his own money. Child, let me tell you something. He gonna spend your little loving I was about to say loving housewives. He gonna spend your Real Housewives of Atlanta coin, girl. You better stop there. You better separate these accounts. Y'all not even married yet. Now, fortunately for us, this might play out on the show because they tape next Tuesday. That's literally like that. But don't let Nene find out about this shit, child. Don't let Nene find out, because I know she gonna say some stuff. She gonna be like, well, I told her, or something like that. But I feel like this is a small hiccup that they can potentially handle. It could be worse. He could be cheating. He could be, you know, going around just like doing the shit that Apollo did, get him in jail or whatever. He could be doing some illegal stuff that can be getting your ass in trouble too. But I don't know. I mean, like, it really could be worse. I mean, just have different accounts. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, don't try to, you know, I'm not trying to be that married life or whatever. At the end of the day, like, if you marry, and that just goes to anybody that's married right now. I mean, like, linked accounts. My parents don't even have linked accounts, child. They got their own bank. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to look at my bank account and see that shit is gone. I'm like, ooh. Oh, so I'm about to call the bank up and say someone stole my goddamn money. No, I'm never doing that shit. And Porsha needs to learn. And I feel like if she does that, you know, just have different accounts, I feel like they'll be fine. If that is the case, because this is all alleged, by the way. Let me just say alleged, child. I don't want to get sued. But this is what's happening. Now, if you remember, Tasha K had a lot to say about Dennis a couple weeks ago. Now, I don't know about this whole bestiality allegations, but some of this shit looks legit. Like, come on now. Some of it looks legit. I mean, I'm not trying to say he's an opportunist or whatever, but this is looking the same. This is looking similar, bitch. You better get your money. You better, Porsha, protect your bag at all times. Cause I like Porsha. Even though I didn't used to like Porsha, because you know she used to come for my girl Kenyon, but yeah. And I just cannot wait to see how this plays out on the show, because you know Andy Cohen, you know Bravo TV, they is gonna get a kick out of this. Now don't do a Kenyon now and try to hide your dang life, because they will cut your she getting $2 million check. You are a top dog now, Porsha. At the end of the day, you need to protect your bag. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Protect it, girl. But anyway, let's talk about some things. Oh my God. Did y'all hear about this? Okay, so the show that used to be on Fox, Star, director Lee Daniels. Well, those who don't know, Lee Daniels has a show called Star. And it was on Fox, but it got canceled. The show left viewers with an explosive cliffhanger. Let me just say that cliffhanger, when I tell you. And to hear that the show was canceled, fans went crazy and they started a petition to try to get the show back. And there was also rumors saying that Netflix was going to pick it up, but it turns out that it's not true, because Lee Daniels took to Instagram and broke his silence about the show. And he had a post and said, "Fighting guys will know this week or top of next. I'm not letting them stop the culture. Sorry." Yes, please don't. Because at the end of the day, that was my goddamn show. Now, I thought they was going to cancel Empire before Star, but here's my little theory on that. I feel like Fox gave them an ultimatum or whatever. They was like, either cancel Empire or have a last season of Star. You should have canceled Empire right away, because I feel like Empire, the way it ended, it seemed like it was, you know, closure. Yeah, had that shit go, and then finish the season, because that cliffhanger, that is too much of a cliffhanger to be canceling shows. But yeah, I mean, I felt like that's what he just picked Empire, because he felt like maybe Empire was his baby. You know what I'm saying? That was his first show. His first Fox show. I don't know. I know ratings was very sucky for Empire, but Star was a lot better. I mean, I'm very surprised that Star got canceled. I mean, and that's makes me think, does it have to do with the whole Jesse Smollett thing? Is everybody blackballed up in here? Star has already been shopped around by a number of outlets, including BET, OWN, etc. The likelihood, and it was said that the likelihood of the show getting picked up by another network considered to be a long shot, but a possibility. Now, Oprah know goddamn well she need to pick up that show. Anybody watching nothing on OWN? I only watch OWN for two things: My Girl Ayanna Fixed My Life and Greenleaf. Ain't nobody watching no Dive is the dining, whatever the shit is, and that Tyler Perry soap opera, The Have and Have Nots. Ain't nobody watching that. You know them ratings over there is trash. If you put Star on there, because I don't want BET to have Star. I feel like they're gonna do some shady stuff. They might not give them the creative freedom. And you know how Lee Daniels is, honey, because he'll be like, well, then we ain't gonna have a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't trust BET. I don't. Sorry. But Oprah know goddamn well she need to take that. Well, she don't want to take it because it's not like her type of shows. Well, your type of shows is boring. You need to jazz it up. Put some Lee Daniels on there. Okay, put Star on there so I can watch that because I need to see what happens next. Or why don't we just do the Netflix? Why is Netflix not taking it? I mean, obviously, but see, you know what, these shows, these corporations, they are really like scarce for ratings because, you know, there's people that's on YouTube. Not saying me. There's people on YouTube and online stuff that has their own shows or whatever, their own skits and whatever, and they're making so much more money on the internet than TV. Like TV is really, they are really struggling for ratings. And yeah, I mean, I guess Star will be on the chopping block because, you know, Star and Empire are good shows, but if you compare them between the other shows that come on Fox, come on now, But tell me what you think in the comments. You know, I want to know what you guys are thinking, and I want to know, you know, you get what I'm saying? What you guys are thinking, and be honest too, child, because you know I love a good convo. But anyway, another good thing that happened this week. I just got finished watching season 2 of She's Gotta Have It. Now let's talk about it. Now, this is a spoiler review, so I'm going to have a time on this video to tell you when to skip to, and after that point, we will be spoiling the show. So, let's talk about it. First of all, I like the season. The season is very much better than the other season because I felt like I understand it just a little bit more. And maybe it's just because I'm such a fan now and I've studied the Spike Lee joint. You get what I'm saying? So, I kind of like it. I mean, I did like this season. One of my favorite episodes was the episode when she went to Martha's Vineyard, that little island over there in Massachusetts. That was, oh my God, that is a nice place. I looked up in apartments.com. I'm like, honey, can I get a place over there? Expensive as hell, but whatever. It is a nice place over there. I like how she met that dude, that weird dude that painted naked or sculpted his little sculptures naked or whatever. I mean, I liked him to a certain extent. Like he said something that really just bothered me. He was like, oh well, he said, well, you know, British black actors have a better outlook on acting because we don't have the burden of the struggle. And I talked to my best friend about that. She was like, yeah, they don't have the burden of the struggle. But at the end of the day, it don't matter where you from, whether you from America, Britain, or Africa. If you a good actor, you a good actor. Like, that doesn't, no. And that is a problem. They are hiring British actors or foreign black actors. Like American films, they're hiring these foreign actors that are black to these movies. Now that is an issue. I like how, and that's another thing about the show. I like how it touches on issues that we are, you know, talking about. Because no one, we're talking about it, but no one's really talking about it in the media. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I like that. The other episode I liked was the Puerto Rico, when they went to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a nice country. I don't care what nobody say. And it is going through some turmoil. But it's just, I don't know. I love the beach area, the beach life over there. It just looks so different. And I love how she's not in New York a lot. Like, she took a couple trips out there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I feel like I'm glad that she didn't, because I thought that the next season, she chose one of her 3 dudes that she was messing around with. But no, she didn't. She actually ended up being with Opal in the beginning, which I thought was going to be okay, but then Opal was getting on my goddamn nerves with it. And her issue was she feels like the people that you date, she feels like she has to parent them. You get what I'm saying? She kept on trying to son Nola. Nola wasn't feeling that. And Nola was acting a little immature. And I feel like I love their closure in the end when they was like, we both have our issues that we need to overcome for it and we get into the next relationship because, honey, you keep on sonning me and you acting immature. I didn't like that too. I was like, yeah, I'm glad they broke up, child. Let's get over it real quick, Nola. It just yeah. But all in all, it was a good show. Okay, another thing I want to touch on as well. I love how they put in Easter eggs from Spike Lee's older films or whatever. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you see that little chair, the little haircut chair, or the hairstylist chair that's in Nola's house or whatever, her area or apartment, don't that look like the chair from Crooklyn? Come on now. When I was seeing that, I'm like, they put that, they try to like just throw that thing in there like we didn't see it. I'm like, oh no, that's the house from Crooklyn. And second of all, that landlord lady. Now I did my research. It's not the same actor that played the little girl, but that could be the little girl. I mean, they could have just got another actor or whatever. I hope that's like talked about maybe next season because it wasn't really highlighted, but whatever. But the other thing that was an Easter egg was the fact that when they went to Puerto Rico and Rosie Perez was playing Mars's mom, and we found out that his father is actually Mookie from Do the Right Thing. So I'm like, oh my God, like that. Oh, I love how it connects. See what I'm saying? Like it was good. It was, yeah. That part I was like, oh my God. Like it was an aha moment. And I love Easter eggs in films. I mean, the little Spike Lee universe, because that's what we're calling it now, because he's like piecing it together. I want to see how he's going to piece everything together in the third season, and please don't take too long. That's another thing I had an issue with. They only had 9 episodes. I was done in a week. Literally. Girl, And I remember when shows used to be at least 20 episodes a season. These just be like 9 episodes, 10 episodes, and we gotta wait 2 years just for another 10? Oh no, honey, no man, girl, y'all need to get more. I feel like the writing was more authentic, and I feel also it wasn't a lot of sex scenes. I know some of the sex scenes was a little cringy. I mean, it still had sex scenes, like, her having sex with Opal, and then Nola having sex with that boy. I forgot his name, the British artiste or whatever. Which was only 2 sex scenes, and then there was like innuendos that got into it, but you didn't see everything, which I thought was better because a lot of people cringe. I mean, a lot of people cringe when they see like too much of the sex scene. Like it was too much. Like I'm seeing your boobs, I'm seeing your behind. It was too much. It was too much, and I'm glad that it was more censored, and yeah, it was more natural. Now the ending, however, and I want to get into some things about the ending. Now, I have to watch it again because apparently when I was talking to my best friend about this, we got 2 different opinions on what that last picture meant. So she had like a little gallery of her own paintings that she did, and then there was one that was behind a curtain, and it was the most controversial picture that she did of the night. People was trying to stop it from being shown. It was a whole lot of mess. Okay? So, basically, when we finally get to see it at the end, the picture is a picture of her getting hanged by her braids, and her skin is like meshed into like the American flag. And she has like a uncomfortable, well, to me it looked uncomfortable or whatever. Like she looked like she was uncomfortable. That's her facial expression. So what I got out of it, I felt like because she's like, her skin is like meshed with the American flag, whatever, she looked like it was suffocating her body. And also her braid with her noose or whatever was her braids. And that signified the black culture or whatever, how it can. So I thought it was like suffocation within 2 communities, you get what I'm saying? Like the American culture and the black culture, because the black culture can be toxic as well. And sometimes we have homophobia, we have misogyny, toxic masculinity, all that type of stuff. So it can be toxic as well. And you think of a black woman is stuck between these 2 cultures that are just like pushing them all the time. That's what I thought it meant. I'm gonna watch it again, and feel free to school me in the comments if you think otherwise or otherwise. You get what I'm saying? Because I really do want to know, and I feel like And I do feel like my opinion about it is true also, because I feel like with this abstract art, you can have your own interpretation of what they really meant. And I'm going to watch it again to see, because my best friend kept on saying, they told you what the picture meant in there. I'm like, I don't remember. It was just a bunch of people talking, and I'm like, where's the picture? Because I think I was more worried about seeing the picture than hearing what other people had to say. That's another problem with the show, too. It's the one thing I have an issue with. It's like when I'm trying to understand something that you're throwing at me, you're not fully explaining it, and it's like, what? I'm still stuck on this, and you talk about that. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing that the Grapevine did talk about. I love the Grapevine, by the way, but you guys are very, very, like, I cannot wait to see what because they're gonna have a better talk on this than me, and I suggest you go ahead and watch it. Watch mine too, but. Like, when they talked about the first season, they were very objectified about it. Like, I feel like they overanalyzed the show and just, like, they stripped it to the point where it's not, it's a show. That's what it is. You can't do that. You have to, but at the end of the day, these guys they're debaters. They're great debaters. They have topics to talk about, and they have opinions. And, you know, I respect it, and I thought it was very entertaining to see people actually, like, they really didn't like the show. I'm like, what? Oh my God, I love it. So I'll wait to see what they do about it. But I don't know. It was a good season, and I felt like I don't know why people were so, like, the characters in there were so angry about it. Like, her friend Shemeka was really upset that she did it or whatever. She needs to take it down. I'm like, it's not that deep. Like basically it tells you the struggle of the black person, of the black woman, and that's what it is. Why are people upset about it? Why is a dude trying to stop people from looking through it? You get what I'm saying? So it makes me think, like, what are they trying to say about life? Like, people are really just trying to, like, we don't want to think about it, we don't want to talk about it, we don't want to see it. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, it's still upon us, and we need to talk about this shit. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this show. I mean, I love the show. If you didn't watch it, watch it. And if you don't like it, you know, just press the first episode and, like, leave your phone for a couple hours, because they be canceling shows. They really be canceling any type of show. I'm telling you, like, just you know, just give us a little favor, because I don't want this show to be canceled. I really don't. So let's move on to some. So singer actor Rotimi owes 50 Cent $300,000. You better run him his money, child. You better run 50 his money, because he does not play. Your ass will end up like Tia Marie. I'm telling you right now. You better run him his money. So after Rotimi went to Instagram saying that his album went #1 in the R&B Billboard charts, 50 Cent thought it was a perfect time to ask to run him his money. Oh, so you got a #1 album on the R&B charts, and you don't know how to act. You don't know how to act. That's what it looks like. This also had people speculating that 50 Cent might kill him off of Power. He is like an actor on Power, so, you know, being that they're beefing or whatever, he owes him money. I think he might get killed off the show.
50. I'm gonna pay you what Rotimi owe you, cuz. Cause I don't want him to get killed on Power. I think you're gonna kill him next. Cause he owe you money. Don't kill him. I'm gonna pay him for you. How much he owe you, cuz? Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out, 50. Don't kill him. I'll pay him for you. Rotimi, I got you, cuz. Nigerian. I have your back.
You know when you borrow money from somebody and then you come into some money and you don't feel like paying that person back? You know, we all been there, and that's why I don't like borrowing money from people, because I don't feel like giving it back. Like, if you know me, child, I never ask. The only people I ask for money is my parents, because at the end of the day, they ain't gonna try to refund me. They ain't gonna try to be like, where the coins? Where the coins? Look, I feel like 50 Cent has no reason to lie about the situation. He doesn't really lie. I mean, obviously he does owe him something. Maybe it's not the whole $300K, But Rotimi is saying he doesn't owe him nothing. I find that highly unlikely. I mean, come on now. He doesn't do that. He doesn't, I don't know. I'm not trying to stick up for 50 Cent because 50 Cent is still an asshole to me. Like, he still is a bully that needs to be stopped. But at the end of the day, like, if you owe him money, you owe him money. Like, you can't. I can't say, like, look, and that's a lot of money too. Same thing with that whole Lee Daniels thing and Dame Dash. Like, you knew you owed that man money. Come on now. But girl, tell me what you think in the comments. Do you really feel like he owes him money, or you feel like 50 Cent lying, or whatever the case is? You think this is all just a big old lie, just to get us talking, just to get us acting crazy, that they're beefing, yay. Tell me what you think in the comments. But I think that is it for topics today. I hope that, I kind of feel like I flew through these topics today. I don't know, hopefully this podcast is long, child, because I ain't got time. Look, or maybe I do got time, child, because I got to edit this podcast. Got to edit this podcast right after I record. I like doing it. I like recording during in the morning because it gives me enough time to do everything and stuff. But yeah, child, it's a lot of work. I need an editor. Look, let me say something. If you are a video editor, I can pay you. I can just give you the little content, give you the little video cues and generic intros or whatever, and you can edit my work, please. I will. Look, we can talk about numbers. Hit my Gmail real quick. But anyway, until next time, I'm your host, Darren Green, and this is The Darren Green Show. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I said before, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you like the show, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to get notified of all of my videos. And also check out TDGS Official on Instagram. Child, it be getting lit on that page. All right, guys. See you later.